Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about the different ways that you can smudge. A lot of people talk about smudging like to raise their vibration, and I don't really resonate with smudging in that way. So if you do resonate with it that way, maybe watch this video just to get a different take on things, or you might not want to keep watching. However, I really resonate with smudge and plant medicine in a really deep, like reverent, sacred kind of way. And so I love smudging with a variety of things. Um, Recently, I've started using a lot of frankincense resin and coal to smudge, and I absolutely love it. Like, oh my goodness, frankincense is so great for like detoxing your household and your mind and all of that. It's one of the few um types of things that you can work with that can clear low vibrations while raising the vibrations simultaneously at the same time. Absolutely love frankincense. And I had worked with it a lot, putting like frankincense oil in baths, so I put frankincense oil inside of like my floor sweeps and stuff that I do when I clean the house for my moon rituals. However, I hadn't really smudged with it with the smoke of it, I guess. And so this is actually where the idea for this video came from. I was smudging with frankincense resin, and I decided to smudge not just the house, but I also have like this list in the kitchen of like different little strips of paper that have all of my different desires for the different things that I am working on manifesting. So I have like a desire list for being an author, desire list for like my marriage, desire list for the household, desire list for like socializing, um, desire list like for like big goals and desire list for my business. And so I got the wonderful idea to use the frankincense during an eclipse moon a while back and smudge my desire list, which was really, really cool. So then I just like left the frankincense there, smudging these lists and trusting that it was like smudging and cleaning out um, the energy around the things that I'm desiring, which I also realize that sometimes things don't manifest because they're not really meant for us to experience, because they might not be aligned with our highest and best. And really, the universe and goddess and what I call great pussy in the sky, thanks to Mama Gina, they're working on much bigger and more badass things for us. And so sometimes like we have these things on these lists that don't come to fruition, or sometimes like we have five things come into fruition all through the delivery of one thing, which is like what happened to me with Mama Gina's virtual pleasure boot camp, because I'd been desiring sisterhood, I'd been desiring to dance more, I'd been desiring sexual feminine healing, I'd been desiring a deepening of love with my husband. Like I'd been desiring a lot, and it all came through in that one awesome like pussy drip of a desire into my life. It was really, really cool. However, some of them just aren't aligned, and that's cool. And so like the ones that don't come to fruition, that like maybe do kind of have a time constraint that you need it to happen in a certain time, those don't like not come to fruition because like you suck at manifesting. They might not come to fruition because you might have a lot of dense energy and thought forms and negative self-talk that are just kind of cluttering the way. So you can use like smudges to clean the energy pathways, so that way your desire, your manifestation can get delivered to you with more ease. Or it might not come to you because it's just not meant for you, like something bigger and better is on its way to you, and then you just exit out as something that was not aligned with you, which like thank you universe for not delivering like that misaligned energy, right? um so yeah, you can smudge like any vision boards you have going on. You can smudge with a variety of things. I love using eucalyptus smudge because it's very cleansing and healing and just has a really beautiful smell that you don't get from the other smudges. Sage is a wonderful smudge. Palo Santo is great. One of my favorites is mugwort. I love, love, love smudging with mugwort. Mugwort is very mothering, motherly energy, very feminine energy, very soothing to the body. Super awesome to smudge with mugwort when you're like menstruating or ovulating, or maybe like you're going through some shit with menopause. Like smudging your like womanhood reproductive area, like that's a great way to smudge and just kind of support and clear away some of that density so you could be more comfortable. um and then you can also smudge, so like I have like a little money jar that has like Florida moving, like I wrote Florida money or moving to Florida money or something on it. And so I just like put the smudge there and smudge that. Or like my business. So like my business stuff is kind of scattered throughout the house, but like I have the room that we call like the Reiki room, and it has like all my flower essences, my floor sweeps, my smudge sprays, all my crafting stuff in there. And then it also has like in the closet, it has like the wigs that I wear for YouTube. It has like all these like all the like mother bottles of my flower essences, which I have, goodness, probably like 30 bottles in there. And so sometimes like they need attention, right? Like flower essences love working with people. However, you don't want to neglect the plants that are working with you. So I will smudge like the closet and like the space that has all my crafting stuff, and I'll smudge my desk with the intention set in my mind to smudge my business and the entity that is Flow and Glow Reiki, or the thought form that is Flow and Glow Reiki. And I set the intention to smudge it so that way there's more space for me to create in, there's more space for me to receive in, there's more space for me to give in. Like I smudge to just really clear the air around my business. So that way I can do more of my passion and soul calling with more ease and more support. And then usually when I'm smudging, I like to have candles burning in different rooms with the intention that the flames capture any dense energies, and transmute those dense energies into light to support my highest good, my home's highest good, my business's highest good. So like it's like the whole like it's an alchemy process to me. I love like capturing densities and transmuting into light to better serve me. Or I have the flames work to capture and transmute these dense energies and give it to Mother Earth to better serve Mother Earth since she hosts me so that I can go through Earth school with her, right? Um, so yeah, those are different ways you can smudge. Of course, you can smudge during like rituals and meditations and stuff. It's not bad to create sacred space. Always connect with whatever you're smudging with like reverence and heart. Don't just like wave it around all disrespectfully like it's a tool, because to me smudging is not using a tool. To me smudging is working with a friend and an ally, and like friends don't want to be shaken around and waved around. Like friends want to feel like loved and honored and held in respect and comforted in the same way that they're bringing you that love and respect and comfort, right? It's an energy exchange with the plants. And so that's how I see smudging. um you can also smudge to clear the air after an argument or after like some heavy energies happen in your house. Um, to me, I don't see smudging as necessarily chasing it away. I just see it kind of like acting like just like friends. Like when you're in a group of friends, like your friends have your back, they protect you if there's like stranger danger or something. Smudging will do the same thing. However, if you have like a really deep seated fear in you, the smudging is not going to kick out those thought forms. It's up to you to kick out the thought forms that activate that fear in you. Like if you're smudging because you're chasing off demons or entities or whatever, I would invite you to like look more at like why you believe what you believe about demons and entities, and see if you can transmute that. And then if you can transmute that and change that belief and reframe that belief, then you can get more use out of your smudge, in the sense of like more friendship out of your smudge, instead of just like exploiting it and using and abusing it. Um, I love smudging with like sage from my house. I have a sage plant that I've grown from seed, and I love when like her dead leaves fall off on the bottom of the plant, and I like to put those in like a shell or like a incense holder and smudge with those. It has a totally different feel than if you smudge with like sage that you buy from the store. Um, and I love smudging with copal. I just started using that one, copal resin, and um yeah, I love working with the different smokes. And like to me, I also work with smudging and smokes where like I ask that the plant essence works with me for my highest and best, and works with my husband and my pets for their highest and best, to escort out any unwanted energies, and to also cloak us in invisibility from any energies that would like to do harm to us. And to just like act as little bouncers and allies, like moving along any psychic pollution that might just drift across our house or our path. Kind of like how like um in the army or back in the day, like you would have scouts that scouted things and reported back. Like it was like a teamwork thing. And I see it very much like that in my relationship with plants. And so yeah, I like to use the smoke to cloak me in invisibility. I like to use the smoke to create sacred space. Um, which it's like if you've ever been in like the space of a really high vibrational person, you feel like comforted by the love that surrounds them. That's kind of how it is when the smoke is in the house, is how I see it. It's like being comforted in that love of the plants, right? Um, or like if you're not smudging, maybe you're doing like a floor sweep. Floor sweep is still working with plants. It's like using dried herbs and salts and mixing it all together in like a jar, and then sprinkling that mixture on the floor, whether it be laminate, tile, rug, whatever, and either sweeping it up or mopping it up with the intention to just like escort out things that aren't working for you and to draw in things that you do want to work for you, and doing it from a place of respect and love with the plants, because the plant kingdom is here to learn and grow with us, and like they are our peers here in earth school. um so yeah, those are the different ways of smudging. You can also smudge yourself, you can smudge like people in your family, you can smudge your car. um you can smudge like if you're traveling, maybe just like set the intention to smudge like your Google Maps or something on your phone briefly before you go, to like clear the air for safe travels, and thanking the plants for granting you safe passage, and then asking the angels to further grant you safe passage. Um, and you can also work with like the energy of like angels and dragons when you're smudging. Like dragons breathe fire, they're huge purifiers, they can transmute a lot of energy, and they love helping us, especially those that honor Mother Earth and Earth School and honor the elementals. Like dragons are so on board because they're like stewards of Mother Earth. They're like guardians of Mother Earth, just like the gnomes are, and the fairies. And the mermaids are like the guardians of the ocean and Grandmother Ocean, whole nother topic. But yeah, you can also set the intention to work with the dragons to have them help purify the pathways for like your creative endeavors, your businesses, your vision boards, your desire lists, your bank account. You can smudge your bank account. You can smudge it, maybe like smudge a bank statement, or you can just draw on a piece of paper the word bank account and smudge that, or you can smudge like the computer screen of the online login, or the actual account. You can smudge your wallet with the intention that you're smudging the bank account, just helping you clear the air in your relationship with you and money. There's so many ways you can smudge. And plants are always are always happy to help us in our learning, and they're always happy to learn with us. And so, I mean, these aren't always the most common ways to smudge, and so it's like giving the plants an opportunity to grow and learn with us as we learn what we can do with smudging and they learn what they can do with smudging, and it's just a beautiful synergy. So anywho, I hope this video helps, and please share in the comments any experiences you have after putting to use some of these smudging techniques, and make sure to thank your plant allies and to do so from a place of love and reverence and respect. And yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel to stay tuned and up to date for all conversations about energy work, EFT tapping, guided meditations, live sound baths, whatever may get posted. That is your best way to stay up to date and get notifications. Have a great day. Namaste. Aho. Love you.